What up, too? Depression can ruin a vacation. I just go back from Cancun yesterday. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't all depression. There were some bad things. I've been to Punta Cana quite a few times. Cancun, man, we were in 2 different hotels, and it sucked. The first one was Planet Hollywood. It was so bad we left after the first day. And then we went to Moon Palace, which was nice, but it wasn't the money we paid for nice, especially when we've been in the Dominican. But that's neither here nor there. I'll do a travel video on that, which you can catch that playlist right up here. So anyway, I had a few good days, quite a few bad days. I have a real bad temper right now. I don't know what's, I think the depression might be causing it, because I don't remember having it on Cymbalta, but I lose my mind. Like, I mean, I get road rage furious, like Red Bull, seeing red furious. I lose my mind sometimes on just little things. I lost it the first day at Planet Hollywood when they screwed us over. Which their customer service is horrible. By the way, I will be going about that. But so the next day I wanted to go home. I was really depressed. I'd spent all this money to go, and we decided to go ahead and stay. And we ended up going to another resort. And then I got there, and then the first day was good. But then the next day I woke up and I wasn't feeling right. I was just kind of like depressed. I didn't sleep good the whole time I was there. The pillows were those, really smushy ones. So I was in pain a lot. And it was weird because I was in a lot of pain. It reminded me when I lived in Indiana. I had all of my joints everywhere. I would get up to the bathroom at night and I would be walking gingerly, it was so bad. Luckily I had my hydrocodone with me. That's something that got me through the trip to be able to walk and be able to do stuff. The pool's nice to be in, but the problem is it's a family resort and there were a ton of kids, and they had a swim up bar, and the problem is you're sitting there trying to drink and you got kids with floaties on because it's about that deep, and they're sitting there just splashing the crap out of you, and the parents don't do nothing about it. So there was nowhere to really sit and just enjoy a beer or whatever drinks they had, that we had, margaritas, whatever it was, and not be, surrounded by kids throwing footballs, frisbees, kicking and splashing and stuff like that. Now you might say, there's adult resorts. Well, we had to find something within our budget to move because we already spent $2,400 on Planet Hollywood, which we're fighting to get back in. So I had to spend another $2,090 to go to 4 nights at this resort. So anyway, I just had some depression days where I didn't want to even be there. I was like, I don't even want to be here. I didn't even leave bed one day. I stayed in bed the whole day and I just laid there, man. Tried to sleep, watch. I always bring my Fire Stick with me, so I watched, Netflix, watched a lot of, just movies and stuff. And then, there's a few nights where I got feeling good. The depression wasn't that bad. I had a really good karaoke joint, which, I'm a musician and a singer, so I gotta go and have some fun on the microphone and sing. And it's always fun to go places you've never been because, I actually sing pretty decent, considering I haven't sang a lot in a long time. I got video clips I'm putting together for a promo to start playing around here, but I'm using some of that footage there. So there's a few nights it was pretty good, but man, I'll tell you, 2 out of the 4, or 3 out of the 4, let's say 2.5 out of 4 days there, my depression was so bad that I couldn't even let myself have a good time. One of the days was I got sick, my stomach, I must have ate something bad, so that kind of sucks. So I guess you really couldn't count that, but definitely 2 days depression had a lot to do with it. One was a full day, and the other was man, I think maybe, I don't even think it was a half day. I think it was a quarter of a day. We were up at 6:30, we went to the pool, and they had lied to us about the cabanas, and said that we couldn't have them unless we were part of this other, the preferred club. And I ended up, finding 2 chairs under a pavilion with electricity, so we could, we're gonna spend the whole day there just taking a nap, just basically from sun up to sundown, for a good 12, 13 hours, just sitting there by the pool. But it was just like not fun. I wasn't enjoying myself. I wasn't in the mood to drink. Just didn't want to do anything, So I went back to the room the rest of the day and hung out with my wife, and we ended up sitting down and having like a really good 2-hour just face-to-face talk, which was awesome. It was his favorite part of the trip. It was amazing. She just it was fun to just get it. The whole point of this trip was for us to get away and talk about, everything's going on with me, everything's going on with her, work and stuff like that. And, we really got to talk and have, I expected the whole vacation to be that way, but we didn't get to. But man, that 2 hours was more than we really got to talk about our lives. And man, it was really therapeutic. But, I never wanted to come home from a vacation so bad in my life. Luckily, it was like an 1.5-hour flight. That's it. And then we had a 2-hour drive from Fort Lauderdale back here to Fort Myers to pick up our dog, which I miss like crazy. Dogs. My dog and my wife are I call them my Prozac. Even though I'm not on it, I used to be back in the day. Caused bad side effects. But anyway, I call them my Prozac, and just having my dog and my wife with me, just if I don't have them both, it's hard. My dog just gives me this sense of simplicity. He's so simple, and he's just awesome. It makes me just think, man, just how happy he is and how simple his life is. He doesn't have to, he's just happy to be doing whatever, laying in the sun or sleeping 20 hours a day or whatever. And then my wife is just my rock and my foundation. But just basically, this whole series is about depression. And it's hard. I didn't want to talk about why I was on vacation. I told you guys I wouldn't see till afterwards. But the hardest part about depression and stuff is sometimes you just don't want to talk. Like, say I woke up today in a good mood, which I did. I woke up in a good mood today, but I still have to carry on this series. I don't want to drag myself back down because I'm in a good mood right now, but that can change at the flip of a switch. Just like I did that day, like I said, with laying in the loungers under the pavilion by the pool. I didn't want to be there. Luckily, tomorrow I see my therapist again, and then Wednesday I see my psychiatrist to get back on my Cymbalta. And I'm hoping the Cymbalta curbs my anger, because I've never been this angry in my life. Like, it just all day just being angry. So if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to anger management. I told my wife, that was my decision. She never even mentioned it. I said, I'm going to go get something figured out. I tried all the breathing techniques. I've done everything you can, but there's something wrong up here with everything else that I have. Sorry, not far from Fort Myers Airport. But anyway, just wanted to say that, depression, like even on vacation, will hit you. And it hit me, back, and I'm happy to be home. And, I've got 2 weeks to decide. I got my flight done, and then I've got a free suite at MGM in Vegas for a slot tournament, which last time I went, I placed 9th in it, got $1,000, which is, helped pay for that trip to Cancun, ironically. That and $1,400 out of the stock market profit that I made. So I kissed that goodbye, but I got 2 weeks to decide whether I want to go. I've got insurance, that way I can get my flight back, and the room and everything is free. So, but I'm looking at $400 in free slot play, or $450, plus my food comps and everything like that. It's hard to turn down. Then I got to drive to Tampa to get a direct flight there. Fort Wayne Airport, by the way, RSW, you guys need to get more direct flights out of here. This city is growing and growing and growing. We need more direct flights to places besides the Midwest and the New England states. But anyway, I don't want to go off on that. So bottom line is, depression can hit at any time, even on vacation. And it definitely hit me on vacation. And it's just sad when you can't enjoy your vacation. Being medication. And by the way, hydrocodone help over my pain and stuff, and it puts you in a real good mood for a while. But then when you come down, you get real irritable. At least I do. So when I come down on my hydrocodone from taking them after their 4-hour half-life or 2-hour half-life or whatever they have, when I start coming down, I start getting angry on top of my already anger, and it makes me even more angry. Don't get me wrong, I don't hit my wife or anything like that, but I get pissed at different things. I yell and get mad about stuff. I'm just not a very fun person to be around. I don't even like being around myself. It's almost like I see myself like I'm standing here and I watch it's not like a hovering experience. It's almost like I'm standing next to myself going, what the hell are you doing? Why are you so mad? But up here, I don't see that. It's really weird. So my anger really is what's bothering me on top of depression. Like I said, I don't lash out at my wife or nothing like that. I'm not that stupid. I just get in a bad mood, and then I get road rage like crazy. Instead of just saying I'll hell with it. But Florida will make you do that. Florida has the worst drivers in the world. I challenge you. I mean, the snowbirds especially, they'll take the quarter panel off your car just to get in the lane in front of you to meet you at the next stoplight while they're going 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. It's ridiculous. But I just want to give you an update on the vacation and just let you know that depression doesn't take a vacation, no matter if you're on one or not. So that's my story for today. Through this series, I hope you guys are learning a little bit. I'll hopefully do something after my psychiatrist, after I talk to her, and I get my new prescriptions. I'll let you know how that went, and we'll see how my prescriptions develop. This is an educational tool, like this is what I want people to see and see how to live with it and how to deal with it, and then maybe the proper medications that maybe will help you, which maybe one day I should go through everything I'm on. I'm not sure if I've done that. I might go back to my videos. But Cymbalta was one I got off of when I moved down here, and I think that's the missing piece right now. So we'll go ahead and get off here and stop blabbing, but I will check in with you guys here in a couple of days. I go on Wednesday, so after the psychiatrist, I'll touch base with you guys, let you know how that goes, and hopefully you're enjoying the videos and learning. If you like it, hit the little subscribe thing down here. And if you like this series, here's a playlist for all the series. If you've not caught them all, you can just hit this right here, and it'll take you to this whole series about, with depression, Tourette's, and all that stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you next time.